apply for the U visa. I haven't heard anything yet. I want to know, my first question, what's the maximum term for a person to receive a U visa?
Years and years. It's going to be 3-4 years wait right now. There's only 10,000 U visas issued a year. That's it by law. Yeah, there are approximately 80 or 90,000 people who have applied. Now, if you say, okay, all 80 or 90,000 people are going to get their U visa, every last person's going to get approved, then you're going to say, okay, it's an 8 or 9 year wait. Now, you may also say, well, 8,000 or 9,000 may get approved, but everyone will get approved, but a lot of people will figure out another way to get a green card. So it's not going to be those 80,000 that it's going to take 8 years. Also, there's going to be people who get denied. So my guess is it's about a 4-year wait right now.
I was married to a permanent resident, and I was abused, and I filed for VAWA in November of 2018. My case was approved on June 24th. I received the approval notice.
The approval of what? What was the approval? The I-360?
Yes.
Okay.
How long do you think I have to wait after receiving this?
Wait for what? Your green card? Did you file an adjustment application?
Yes. My work permit changed from C09 to C31.
Okay, but all right. So about 8 to 10 months after your I-360 is approved, you should get an adjustment.
No, I did the biometric last week, right?
Right.
But I need to find out the next step.
You filed an adjustment application?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're going to get a work permit at some point in time, and then you get your social security number and your driver's license, and then you're going to wait another 6-9 months for an interview. Is this based on marriage?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to wait for an interview, and they want to know you and your wife have an economic relationship and live together.
Oh, in 6 months' time?
6 months, 9 months, 10 months, somewhere in there.
From now, or from the time sent there?
From now.
Wow. And how long is a work permit coming in?
About 5 months from the time that you filed.
Okay.
All right.
What's the current timeline like for an adjustment of status?
For a marriage, it's about a year, depending on what state you're in.
How long does an I-612 waiver for a J1 take based on hardship to U.S. citizen spouse? I filed in July this year.
Well, you would file the waiver with the adjustment, and then they got to adjudicate it after you go for your interview. Each case is different. Sometimes it's approved on the spot. Sometimes it's approved several weeks later. Sometimes you may not hear for a year.
How long is the processing time for adjustment of status through Asylum? I've applied since September 2018, so what should I do?
File a mandamus. If you're waiting for an adjustment and it's more than 2 years, you should be filing a mandamus, which is a lawsuit against the government to force them to do their job. Their job is to adjudicate your case in a timely manner. And if you're waiting 3-4 years for an adjustment through Asylum, you should be filing a mandamus, or at least a threat of a mandamus.
I came here, then filed for Asylum, and now my case was referred to court. And in between there, I actually married a U.S. citizen. My I-130 was approved. The date that I was scheduled to go to court, the court was adjourned. What's the best way to do now here so that I can have a expedited hearing for my case?
Have you filed an adjustment application?
Yeah, I filed an adjustment application.
The only thing, there's no mandamus on an immigration judge. The only thing you can show is request a recalendar to make it come quicker. Hopefully it does. You can make a motion to recalendar, but there's no guarantee that they'll do it. You would have to show some humanitarian reasons why the judge should care whether you get your green card. You just can't say, I want it, okay? I want it doesn't help. Or you should do it. There are no shoulds in life. Since there's no shoulds in life, yes, you should have your green card now, but there's no shoulds in life. Show a humanitarian reason. Make the judge feel sorry for you. Make a motion to recalendar. Put your best foot forward and try your best. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, what that humanitarian reason is, but that's what you need to do.
I just submitted my husband's I-751 to get his 10-year green card. I want to know, how long is it going to take for him to get this green card?
2 years.
Oh, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Not
so
kidding.
Do we have to sit still in this 2 years, Brad? Because he's from Jamaica. We love to go back and forth.
Let him go back and forth. It's fine. When you file the I-751 extension, your green card is extended for 18 months. So you travel with the expired green card and the letter immigration sends you. So he's always a lawful permanent. Right. You're always a lawful resident. After 3 years, after waiting 12 months, if you guys are still together, everything is hunky-dory, let him file a citizenship. You can stay in the United States on a tourist visa for as long as the U.S. government says you can. The most the U.S. government will give you is 6 months. You can file an extension for an additional 6 months. It's extraordinarily unlikely that you would get beyond that. But sometimes you come in the airport and Customs and Border Patrol says 1 week or 1 month or 3 months, or sometimes they say 1 month but no change of status, extension of status, adjustment of status. So it depends on who you see at the airport.
I have my case is I-751. I just submit on May, and I received a biometric on November, but still my case is still just pending. And I was just trying to contact them, Congress. And
you filed your adjustment when?
I-751 adjustment status.
Oh, you did your I-751 or an I-45? Those are two different things.
I-751.
Okay, when did you do it?
May of 2019.
And you have not gotten an interview yet?
Nothing.
Are
3
you
years.
still with your spouse?
Yes.
File for your citizenship today.
You don't affect me that one?
No, it's going to make it go faster. You'll get an interview for your citizenship and an interview for your I-751 simultaneously. File your N-400. That's what you do right now. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.